Hi, friends, welcome back. I love marking the end of the school year and doing all the goodies for my son. Every single year, I take a stroll around the stores and I pick up different things that I would love for my son to do throughout the summer months to keep him busy and entertained. And I put it in this gold bag. We have had this bag for 4 years, 5 years now. And so he loves to see it. He knows it's the last day of school when he wakes up and it's on his play setting. So let me show you what I grabbed this month. I meant to say this year because we only do this at the last day of school. So right off the bat, we have some of those balloons that you can refill up for water. I picked up some long necklaces, red, white, and blue. And this is when we go camping. Other camping gear we have in here is a one tunnel kind of twirly thing that he can put outside the tent because we will be camping for 4th of July weekend. There's a red t-shirt with an iron-on tiger patch. Nope. This one's actually mine. Here it is. I think he will love to iron this onto a shirt and wear it. There's another craft in here. And this is so two cactuses. I think it would be a good idea to do one and then wait a couple weeks to do another. We have some light up items in here for 4th of July. Soccer soccer shin pads and soccer socks. Lord have mercy. and then here's another shirt project that he would do with my mom and dad when he goes for a grandparents weekend. There is a couple other items at the bottom. We have in some fun bubbles. This will be for the camping trip, 4th of July weekend. And then there are some envelopes that'll get tucked in the morning time. Those envelopes are going to contain passes to a water park to go one day, 2 times to the movie theater. This summer, our movie theater, the Regal theaters, and the AMC theaters all across the country are going to have movies. Regal is $1 and AMC are $2. And that way children could see some old classics for really cheap. Plus, there are going to be some other fun movies that come out. There will be new releases and they will be full price. So he will have 2 of those passes. And then the 4th envelope is going to contain roller skating passes. He wants to go roller skating again, and I thought that would be another great opportunity to go during the summer, especially on a rainy day. So we're going to get all this repackaged together, and we'll sit this in front of his placemat so when he gets up for breakfast, he'll get to see it right away. I'll take you along to show you what tomorrow will be like. Good morning. I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls for my guy because it is his last day of school. Cinnamon rolls and that gold bag have become synonymous in our little family for the first day of school, the last day of school, and holidays. So somehow I was searching around for a gift bag to throw in some items that I received and purchased to mark my son's end of kindergarten year. So I just happened to grab that gold bag. No biggie. Well, he opened up all his gifts, enjoyed his summer. Well, at the end of first grade, he was saying to me, "Oh, I can't wait to receive the gold bag." For those who don't know, my son has an excellent memory. He could remember things from years. So he was looking forward to that gold bag, and then I was actually looking for the gold bag. I found it stuffed in some gift bags that we reuse to gift people. Pulled that out separately and have been using it ever since. And then cinnamon rolls, somehow I made one batch, I think for back to school. What's you guys? And then also made some for Christmas. And then all of a sudden, I'm making it for anything that's big. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, let's flour the surface some more. I'm using some regional flour that's grown right in Minnesota, and that is about 5, 6 cups of flour. I love this company because they will grind it down within a week or two before they send it to you. So not completely fresh where you can grind it that same day, but 2 weeks is a lot better than almost a year of what you purchase in the store. And so I could leave the ingredients below of my cinnamon roll, but one thing it does take is a fourth a cup of mashed sweet potato, and we use the white sweet potatoes the most. That is some brown sugar cinnamon mixture that I melt down. Sometimes I have to do it twice so I can have enough to fill my cinnamon rolls. And then I do a final little sprinkle of cinnamon right on top of that mixture. With oiled fingers, go ahead and give it a roll as tight as possible because my family loves all the little layers. I know some people don't mind having chunky layers, but my family loves to see as many layers as possible. This is going to come out to about 15 cinnamon rolls. I caught myself trying to cut this batch in half, so it didn't quite work exactly in half, but this is as close as it gets. Okay.
A water slide?
You get to go to a water slide.
Roller skating?
Mm-hmm.
Movies. What movie are we going to? Star Wars?
Movie pass for August and movie pass for
July.
yeah.
Yes.
Is that gonna be fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
First thing I want to do was roller skate.
back in the kitchen, I was able to cool down some cream cheese, about 4 ounces. That's a half a cup of powdered sugar, and an itty bitty splash of milk and a splash of vanilla. And I'm just going to go ahead and get that all mixed up. And the cinnamon rolls are done, 15 of them. And mind you, this is just half the batch. I have another batch that's coming. You can see it popping out of the bowl. It has risen so much. That one will be strawberry. So I'm gonna go ahead and serve up our little schoolboy who's on his last day of school. We have it with some sausage. And if he wants eggs, I also have that too. I'm gonna start him off with 2. He probably is gonna want 3 or 4 of these. You're welcome. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy my cinnamon rolls. My husband's gonna pop his head out of the office and grab his cinnamon rolls, and then we'll move along to one more thing. This will be strawberry related with those cinnamon rolls that are poofing out of control. In true fashion around here, I have to make everything from scratch, which actually includes the strawberry jam that goes inside of the jam rolls. This is going to be using the Palmer's pectin because that jam is a soft jam. I almost want to call it like a syrup because it is so soft. It is spreadable with a fork, spoon, even a knife. So, nonetheless, it takes a lot less sugar. I believe I'm only adding 2 cups of sugar to 4.5 cups of strawberries. So the order in which you make it is very similar to other pectin uses, but we love it around here to make Pop Tarts. That will be the middle part of a strawberry Pop Tart. We use it for a middle of a granola bar. And then, of course, inside of jam rolls. We tend to make a bunch of strawberry jam to share with the family, but this particular one I just keep here at my house. My family likes the traditional strawberry jelly making that my grandmother taught me when I was like, I don't know, 12 years old. It was before high school that I knew how to make strawberry jam. But this particular version is what we keep right here in our own home. And these are strawberries that I go ahead and pick for myself for my little crew. And we use this sparingly. I should get about 4 half pints off of this small batch. And maybe we'll make another before strawberry season ends. So I did not film me rolling these because I was busy talking on the phone, but I did freeze them, and now I am going to wrap them up in a parchment paper and get them in a freezer bag. But I just wanted to show you how delicious they look, and then when we're ready, we'll pop them back into this glass dish and bake them 350 and make another cream cheese icing on top. So this is homemade jam inside of homemade cinnamon rolls, well, jam rolls. Delicious. My family's gonna love them, and it'll be something that we will munch on probably in June because we'll have leftovers from today. And there we go, 13 cinnamon rolls all backed up, and we'll get them in the freezer for later. It has gotten kind of dark outside. It is supposed to rain today, which we need so bad. We are in a drought in our area. My poor plants need it desperately. So I hope it rains. It's hard out. But it does make for a dreary afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and get dinner started for the day. It is not strawberry focused dinner. It's going to be some roasted potatoes, some chicken and green beans. Something very simple and easy. But I can thank myself from today's effort. Not only do we have 2 breakfasts this morning and tomorrow morning with the cinnamon rolls, but then we have jam rolls that possibly will give us 2 more breakfasts. Wonderful recipe with strawberries in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and put the strawberries away, but this is the jam that we'll use to make more Pop-Tarts. And then this is the syrup for lemonade. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will be put on the shelf, and then these 2 will be used in the next month or so. I end up boiling these 2 longer, and that's why it's a darker color. But these are going in the freezer because they're not sealed, and then the others will go on the shelf. It looks like we are not going to get any rain just yet, even though we are in desperate need of it. But before the rain came, I figured it would be a perfect time to repot some of our plants that we're going to keep outside. I'm trying a little experiment. I have a lemongrass plant for seasoning, a tomato plant for food, and a green bean plant. And I want to see how much can you get from one plant when you are living in maybe a city or a HOA where they do not let you dig up your ground and your lawn. So stay tuned throughout the summer. I tried this last year and both plants died within a month. So let's see if we can try it again this year. Would like to thank you guys for dropping by and getting an idea of what you can do to celebrate your child's last day of school. I know in the South all the children are out. And up north, you guys got about another week or 2 before your children are invading your home and running around for all the summer fun and heat. I'll talk to you guys next time. Stay safe and keep planting something. Take care. Bye-bye.